Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday night Memories of Drago and Tink. I will be joined shortly by somebody else. I am one of your hosts for this evening, Mr. Reverend Graham, or as others say, Reverend Graham PhD,
Or Sleepy Rev.
or Sleepy Rev Graham, or Food Rev Graham, or Food Coma Rev Graham, or
It's all my fault.
should be in the coffin Rev Graham. But we've got three people watching. Who is all here with us right now? So, what three people are here? We don't want to get into too much tonight. We just want to see who's here and leave the floor open for anybody that wants to say something or, maybe they have something they want to put out there as a memory or a memory that they would like to make or something along those lines. Okay, so Miss Grimm here, Mr. Nast here, and Cora here. Thumbs up, present, hi, hi. Uh, is that sleepy face with two beds?
Yes.
So two sleepy faces, two beds. So that must mean Miss Grimm's tired too. It shouldn't be two beds, it should be two coffins. Grimm does not sleep in a bed, he sleeps in a coffin. Grimm's ready to start sleeping upside down.
Grim will sleep on the floor.
Grimm will sleep on the floor, right down there. Yes. I will lay down on the floor and I will enjoy it. If I lay down on the floor, I am going to be out cold. That is guaranteed. Construction sucks. Yes, it does, Mr. Nast. I know that you don't live that far from me and you left a little while ago, but I figured that's what you had. But it seems like everywhere you go right now in our wonderful state, it seems like everywhere is having construction done. And the thing is, I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing with it. I forget where it was the other day, but we went past somewhere and they've been working on that shit for like years, and it's not like it's gotten any fucking better or they've even finished up doing anything. Two people. I only had two people. Only two people like us. Only two people like me.
I don't like you. I'm married.
I know you don't like me. That's why you married me. You said you were marrying me for sympathy. You weren't marrying me for sympathy. You married me because you were trying to protect somebody else from marrying me. So that way they wouldn't have to put up with my garbage.
Okay.
Look what I bring to the table. I bring a big puppy.
I think probably.
I bring a big puppy. I bring a Miss Grimm. See, everybody, there's a Miss Grimm. Johnny is pulling in the driveway. He's pulling in the driveway. You know why they call it a driveway when you park on it? And you got to pay to get on the freeway. I don't get it. I don't. It doesn't make sense. Nope, it doesn't make sense. But then again, it is a Reverend Grimm on a show. When do we ever make sense? The day we start making sense, I think we all have to really worry. So, anybody want to open a discussion tonight? Tonight is an open discussion night, as it always is, and we end up throwing memories out there or memories we hope to make and hope to do. As Grim yawns his head off. All Miss Grimm's fault. She made pancakes for dinner. Oh, that's what we could do. We could get some Black Label and drink some Black Label and listen to Black Label
Dude.
Well, that's actually the blue label there. That's the blue label Johnny Walker. Why do they call it a parkway when you are driving on it? That's right. You drive on the parkway, you park on the driveway, and you got to pay to get on the freeway. It's asininal.
Asinine.
Asininal.
I'm gonna be doing all these shirts. Well, I'm on the call with Daryl.
What, the ones you're supposed to be doing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, again.
You don't got to do nothing, so.
Again, you are procrastinating.
I'm procrastinating. I just don't have the energy to get up. I feel like I have a fucking brick in my belly.
Yes, procrastination. Tonight's word of the day is procrastination. Let's use it in a sentence. Miss Grimm has been procrastinating. See, we changed the word a little bit because you can do that with this word. Procrastinating, procrastination. Yes. Miss Grimm is procrastinating on doing what she's supposed to be doing tonight. Let's all look at Miss Grimm and ask her.
You're acting like I won't get it done. I always do.
She always gets it done.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Someone was at my front
Oh,
door. It's better than
we have an animal birthday today.
it's better than being somebody at my back door. Whose animal birthday?
Bodie.
Bodie. And now, how old is Bodie now?
15.
Bodie is 15 years old. Wow.
The crazy loud mouth.
Yeah, but Bodie's cool. He is cool. That's going to be a sad day when Bodie goes. He is a cool dog. Dogs, man's best friend. Dogs, people friends. I mean, look at the Freya. Can't you tell? Look at that Freya puppy. Here she comes. Where you going? Come here, Freya. Up. Here she is. The pretty Freya. Freya, come on, it's your show. You gotta talk. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what that is? Don't lick my finger. Don't lick my finger. The Freya puppy. The big blockhead. With the butt nose. How much is that puppy with the butt nose? Freya the butt nose. Freya butt nose. Woo, 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 woo. That's her other name now, too. Woo, 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 woo. Because she always goes woo, 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 woo when we have the window open and she's looking outside. Hey, we're outside, sitting outside. She has fit. She wants to woo, 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 woo. Look, Cousin Cora says hi. You should say hi and not be rude. Say hi. Don't be rude. You're being rude. Don't side-eye the people on the camera. It's not nice to side-eye people. Dog, let me tell you. Oh, now we're going to go walk away. Oh, no, we're getting a toy, I think. No, we got ball. Yes, we're going to have the Freya show. Huh?
Someone was detected at your front door.
What is wrong with the Freya show? I think the Freya show could be fun. We can all learn how to drool like Freya. Then again, Grimm does that enough on his own. Yeah. Look at your chin. Give me the chin. Give me your chin. Good chinny chin. You can't close your mouth. You know, why are animals so much fun to mess with? Ew! I've been slimed.
ๆ Uh-huh.
I was slimed. Ew.
เดี๋ยว
Ew.
เดี๋ยว
I got slimed by the woo woo. You know, the funny thing is when you actually sit and you bark at your dog because the look that they give you is like, what the fuck? Yeah, you got eye boogie. Dirty face, doggy. Ew, I got slimed again.
I just thought about something.
Ew, 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 ew.
I just thought about something.
What did you think about?
When we make the drive up to PA,
Yeah.
You know that's a 2-hour car ride with her drooling, right?
Guess what? We are going to wear wetsuits.
Poncho?
Poncho, no, wetsuit.
Or am I just gonna make her a big bitch?
I don't know, we're gonna have to do something. 2
Put her in
hours.
the car with Johnny.
2 hours in the car with Freya drool? No, I need a wetsuit because we're gonna have a fucking swimming pool in that thing.
Freya.
Freya T Puppy. Super genius. I don't know, what are you doing?
Can't see any of our comments.
You can't see our comments. Did you press on the comment button?
Last thing I saw was hi Freya.
Well, there you go. That's what you see. But they also rejuvenate when you go in. You're right there.
No.
What's the matter?
My boobs hurt.
Your boobs hurt. Then why are you squeezing it?
I can't pull the bra out of my boobs.
You're pulling the bra out of your boobs. Is the boobs eating your bra?
Yes. 3, 2.
Up. Amber says, hey, hey. I want that big galoot.
Who said that, Amber?
Yeah. You want to go live with Amber
And LJ?
and LG?
I don't think she'd be safe in that neighborhood. Somebody would steal her.
I don't even think that. You know what? She doesn't want to go anywhere with anybody if Daddy's not going.
Poor mommy.
Yeah.
Poor sissy. I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
Yamaka.
Yamaka.
Miss Grimm threw her bra at me. I smell boobies.
You smell boobies?
I smell
And
boobies.
you know boobies had a smell.
Boobies do have a smell.
Okay.
Let's put a yarmulke on Freya. Yarmulke on Freya. Here. Take your titty sling. Put it on Luna. Luna with big bug eyes.
She'll sit here and wear it too.
So she says she wants the big galoot. I noticed. That's because the bra's so big that it just kind of like caught like a parachute and just sailed. What? What are you looking at me for? What do you want? I've got these big brown eyes looking at me, and the eyebrows are going up as I'm looking at her, waiting because I'm waiting for her to start woo 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 or talking to me, like, because now Freya is a mouthy teenager. There we go. We're being joined by somebody else.
Hola.
Hola. Hola, come on his toes.
Feels good to sit down.
Unless
Huh.
you're sitting down on a bicycle that has no seat.
That is true. I would be kind of pointy and metal.
Because then it would not feel good to sit down.
No, that is true.
It's like I don't know if you ever saw it, but it's kind of like a prank thing on on TikTok and Facebook. Somebody will go and sit on a bar stool seat, and the seat just drops. And when they get up, they're holding their ass, and you see this like pole that's like 8 to 10 inches long sticking up, and everybody's like, "Oh,
Yeah, I mean that's not fun. I wouldn't imagine that.
no!" But I mean, that's a great trick.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely. But probably
I mean, think what your face would actually look like if you had an 8 to 10 foot pole just shoot up your rectum at like lightning speed.
I mean I would kind of feel sorry for the person.
Kind of gives more than the whole thing of a deer trapped in the headlights.
Yeah. Kind of like when you take a poop and you don't expect it, it just shoots out of.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they're pretty scary. The scary part is when you actually go and it's like loud and horrible, and you look in the toilet and it's like everywhere. I mean, like, the whole thought of I missed comes in because you think it might be on the ceiling, and you go to wipe and there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's like a ghost poop.
Yeah, and you got to wipe that shit like 20 times. Like, no fucking way. Where'd it go? Like, you're looking under your armpit, and yeah, it's like, where did it go? Maybe nothing happened, and you look in the toilet. Oh, something happened.
Yeah.
Some scary memories there. See, there's a memory for everybody. Scary ghost poops.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people in chat probably, what in the hell?
Well, that's why I said you never know. We could be talking about bucket lists, and we could talk about memories, and we could talk about memories we want to make, memories that we don't want to remember.
Got plenty of those.
Yeah, like
Good memories that you want to make. Yeah, I mean, I kind of did one this weekend, which is saying how I'm going to try to hit all the different NFL stadiums. I've hit another one this past weekend, so
there you go. No, I like some of the stuff that I see on TikTok lately because at nighttime, when me and Miss Grimm head to the coffin, we go, we lay down, and she'll start scrolling through TikTok, and it'll be like the one is things kids today won't do when we were little. I think that's how the girl words it, and or won't see that we had when we were little, like AOL dial-up or Orbeez.
or you might as well say midnight releases too, because they don't really do midnight releases for video games like they used to.
Nope. Well, now, I mean, think about it. A lot of people turn around and they just buy it on digital right off the console.
True.
Because sometimes you get like a discount buying it through the console.
Yeah.
And video games also have gone absolutely through the roof. I mean, I remember you would go to the store and a Nintendo game would be like $30, and you were like, $30 isn't that much, Mom. It isn't that much, Dad. And now you go to buy a video game, and like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Vault Edition is like $100.
No, I mean,
But
I didn't buy many games as a kid. B, when I did buy them, I think when I was getting the Maddens every year, they were running about 62 to 65.
yeah, oh, that's the thing too, because it's like, you know, you, back then when you were getting games too, you'd get the game, but that was about it. But now you buy the game, you decide you want the cross-gen gold edition, which is now like $100 to $125. But then you're going, oh shit, I need to buy coins or tokens or something like that. And like 20 tokens cost you like $50.
Yep.
So now you keep adding on to this. And they'll even sell something like, you know, 24,000 tokens for like $100. So now you've put like $200 into this game.
Yeah, I mean,
And the prices that the tokens get you, like some of them are like 2,400 and higher. And now you're like, okay, I went through that. I need more tokens.
true. I mean, but look at a game like Fortnite. That's free to play, but then you wind up spending $50 to $100 to get these V-Bucks to get what you need for the game.
Oh, AJ was all, well, he would get V-Bucks Christmas from people, or, they were, he would get V-Bucks, or he got the Fortnite crew, which is like $11, $12 a month. But that also got the battle pass and the figures and some V-Bucks. So all in
Oh my
all,
god, that is so something our grandson would do.
what's that?
My 5-year-old grandson came to me and said, Granddad, can you make it sound like a frog? Why, I asked. He replied, because Mommy said when you croak, you can go to Disney.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
I mean, but midnight releases used to be fun. I mean, if you want to hear some fucking stories, I can tell you about some midnight releases.
Yeah, I used to go up to the GameStop and help them out up in Mount Laurel.
Yeah, we did EB games a lot, and it was always a group of 4 of us. So 2 of us would go get the games while the other 2 went and got food.
Yep.
So I mean, one year we did that. We kicked my friend's parents out of their house for the night. Actually, all chipped in, bought them a hotel room down in Atlantic City for the night. Told them to get lost and come back in the morning. Mind you, we're like 18, 19, so we're not technically adults yet, but you're old enough to be home by yourself. So they agreed to it. We wound up.
Never old enough to be home by myself.
What was that?
I was never old enough to be home by myself. Anytime that my grandmother went away, yeah, I got into some kind of trouble.
I mean, if you call playing a video game from 12:30 to 9 o'clock the next morning straight through.
No, see, I'd have a party, and like my grandmother had a box underneath the sink for the onions, and somebody got the box and was throwing up in it, so they threw up all over the onions.
Ugh.
Or the back neighbor had beer bottles at the bottom of their pool. Or there were beer cans on top of the ceiling fan.
I mean, when you were a kid and have sleepovers and stuff, we used to take bottles of shaving cream, spray them up in the fan, and just watch it swoosh around in the bedroom all night. Then your parents walk in the next morning, and the room's dripping down from shaving cream from the ceiling, asking, "What in the hell happened here?"
Sorry, we were playing the cookie game.
I got in trouble plenty of times for doing that. My older sister did Bloody Mary the one night. Her mirror wound up getting cracked and the room was destroyed. I got arrested one night for sneaking out of my house. I was the beginning of 8th grade, so 2001. So I mean, all depends on how you really look at it.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Good times, good times.
Yeah, and now look at us, we're old, we're in bed by like 11:30, 12 o'clock. So
The other night I was actually in the bedroom by like 9:30.
yeah, that's what you guys had said last night. I was like, who are these people eating dinner at 6 and in bed by 9?
Yeah, we were in the bedroom by like 9:30. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking exhausted. Well, look, we had dinner by 7 o'clock. We were eating.
That is true. Miss Gwen made pancakes.
Yep.
Silver nickel. No, they weren't exactly silver nickels. They were a little about $half size, but.
Oh yeah. Then the last one she made was like the size of the whole griddle.
Okay. Well, you always need to make that one giant pancake.
Yeah, you've always got that one last pancake, and it's like, well, you can't make it like this because if you make it like this, there's not enough for this. And if you make it like this, then, it's not even worth making.
True. Because you have that little bit of batch left, and like, okay, what do I do with it? Do I just waste it, or do I make something? So
Yeah.
why not make?
Usually when I get that, I'll like drip some on there and let it start cooking, and then I'll pour some around it and make some kind of like, funky design with it. I can't do what some of the people do. The other day I was watching somebody made a uh, a scream pancake, but they did all the colors: the white, the gray, the black.
Yeah, that's too much work.
Then they did the red backing, and then they flipped it over and cooked it, and it was like perfect looking. I'm like, that's just awesome. That's not something you want to eat though.
No.
Love eating pancakes and eggs for dinner.
Yeah, I mean, I could agree with that. Anything, breakfast can be eaten any time of the day. Morning, afternoon, night, midnight. You put pancakes, French toast in front of me, I'm going to eat it.
We normally do like eggs, but like tonight she's like, I'm sorry I didn't make any meat, and I'm like, I just want something to eat. I mean, don't get me wrong, I put some butter on there, but then remember, I try and do as much, not as much sugar as I can. So I've got like the sugar-free syrup. So it's kind of like when you drink a diet sugar-free soda, it's kind of like the same principle. So there's no taste to it, and it just absorbs in, it doesn't go all over the place. So it's like,
Well, you know what you're saying. I mean, usually I douse mine with butter, but for some reason tonight I didn't. Like, you give me French toast, about 3, 4 slices of French toast, and there's probably about at least a half a stick of butter on each piece of French toast, front and back.
see, now I like making stuffed French toast. And what you do is you get like raisin bread and you put cream cheese in the middle of it and put another one on top of it. And then you dunk it in the egg with everything and you fry that up. Now, there you go. That's actually really, really good.
I mean, when it comes to eggs, I'm more of a scrambled eggs guy.
That's usually that's usually what she'll do just because it's easy that way. But at times she wants me to make the eggs because she wants, the as she calls them, dippy eggs, so that way she can dip toast into the yolk.
Yeah. Or you want to talk about memory? I mean, my aunt used to make me eggs in the basket. So you take a piece of bread and you basically like put a hard-boiled egg in the middle of it and just cook it that way.
Yeah. See, that was the thing my grandmother used to make all the time. For dinner, she'd make like fried egg sandwich, and I'd have like egg on bread with like onion, maybe some mustard, and there you go. That was dinner, and to me, that was just perfect.
I have a comment out there saying, when is the best time to eat breakfast foods? Of course, saying anytime. And I agree with that.
Yeah, because you know what? I'll even sit there like if we eat dinner early enough, and it's like, all right, you know what? I'm getting hungry. I'll have cereal at night, but I'll eat like Cheerios.
Yeah.
Like I said, I try and stay away from a lot of the sugary foods.
I just remember eating a lot of eggs in a basket and French toast, but not with normal syrup. The very strong, thick stuff, syrup.
See, now me, I like actually, and it's just a pain in the ass to make. I like poached egg.
Hmm.
And you got to go through. See, what I used to do is I would take it and I'd rip up the bread and put it in, then poach the eggs, and then throw it the into the bowl, and then just mix it all together.
Good.
But that's I like poached eggs.
Now, some people I know when they're making French toast batter because like egg and all that stuff, and then you whisk it. I've seen people actually add the cinnamon spice into the mixture.
Yeah, I do that. I'll even do that with pancakes. I'll do that, and I'll do vanilla. Just gives it a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when you do that too, your pancakes end up dark because you're heating up that spice and everything.
True. But then I know also people who like the blueberry pancakes or chocolate chip pancakes. I just like normal. Micey, get your. I leave it there for not even an hour. Somebody calls 5. So I am making a sign that is going to be called the dedicated Johnny 5 seat.
Oh, now she's rubbing her ass on the seat. You better hope she don't fart.
I'll get it back.
Guess what?
I know it's out of the bed. Pink guy, here I come.
The pink guy, here I come. Guess
Just
what?
remember, I have the key to your house.
Guess what she just did? Your chair's nice and warm. It was a little.
Who says she likes chocolate chip pancakes? I mean, I'm not knocking it, but I am knocking it. Fruit, like I mean, some people do like the fruit stuff. No, I can't. I tried. What was it? Banana stuffed French toast one day, and I threw half of it out. It just didn't taste right.
Need to make the breakfast casserole. That is something we do like here.
Now, see, breakfast casserole is different.
Yeah, because that's got the potato, the meat, the egg, all poured in together.
Tater tots.
Yeah, tater tots.
I understand. I'm just talking like the ones that like you literally make like how cool is that chocolate chips? Are you putting chocolate chips inside your pancakes and making them?
Yeah. I mean, they're not bad. I've had them.
Oh my god.
I'm not really big with the whole fruit thing on top or
Like
a lot of powdered sugar. I can't.
Like my friend this past weekend was doing chocolate chip and peanut butter waffles.
Ew.
I don't know, but for some reason that sounds good.
I mean, just their own. I'm not knocking your quarter, but that's just not for me.
Yeah.
I really put syrup on top.
See, I like peanut butter, so I mean, I could put peanut butter on plenty of things.
Yeah, like certain people's feet have a dog like it.
Yeah, that's one situation I'm not getting into, though. No,
Not tonight.
putting peanut butter on somebody's feet and then licking it off. That was funny that night. I don't even know if we still have that. We should have recorded that.
So it was on the show.
Wasn't on our show.
Yeah, it was on a certain show we did. Yeah, it was.
I don't know. That was horrifying.
I mean, I can see if I can find it.
Yeah, Miss Grimm decided to stick her foot in peanut butter.
That was back before I left for Colorado, I think.
Poss-
Look at your eye.
I don't know. I know that was a while ago.
Let me see if I can find it.
Then again, Monday was a while ago, and that was just yesterday. Fuck, man.
September. That's the last time I got my haircut.
We're
Was around that time period.
34 minutes in.
Hey, Jackie's here.
Hey, Jackie. How are you?
It's a Jackie.
Wait, I'm going to do the one night because Alex was on that like TikTok thing and you're supposed to get taps on likes and stuff like that. So I'm going to do what the whole his girl was doing. Hey, hello, hi, welcome, hey.
And then you got Jacqueline Biddard also. Hello, Miss Jacqueline. You got 2 Jackies in chat.
There you go.
That
Well,
must be the name of the night.
there you go. Name of the night.
I thought they were talking to me. We're talking to everybody,
We talk to everybody.
including ourselves. What?
Did I say something?
I mean, what? I'm trying to remember what night that was precisely.
I don't know, but last night we were supposed to get ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were supposed to get ice cream.
Mall closes at 9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Yes, we have.
We're doing well tonight. I'm gonna Jackie here. These guys are the best. Well, thank you, Jackie.
That is a nice compliment. Thank you very much.
Greatly appreciate.
We're still amateur status, but
How are we doing today? Second long day in a row. Definitely tired. Got another one tomorrow and another one on Thursday. I'm hoping Friday finally slows the fuck down because Saturday's gonna be a long one.
yeah. I mean, I thought my day went pretty well. Spent some time with these guys, met a couple new friends,
Yeah.
but other than that, got woken up at 6:30 this morning. Rolled back over till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Got up, got my day started. Go back to work tomorrow after having the last 5 days off. So that's gonna be a drag.
Yeah, I got up early too. I just didn't put my feet on the floor much before 7:15.
Well, I got messages at 6:30 this morning, and then, like I said, rolled back over.
Yeah,
All I will say is I got to stop having these weird ass dreams.
do better drugs.
Something.
That's what I keep saying. These fucked up dreams. I got to do better drugs.
Sure, that where I got to start.
Ooh, maybe I got to stop doing good drugs. Maybe I should start doing cheap drugs.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Lately, the past couple nights, a lot of tossing and turning. I don't know why, but it seemed like we've been tossing and turning even more since we closed the windows.
Yeah, because sometimes dreams come try.
Yes, that they do come true sometimes. That is very true.
See, if that's the case, then I should be afraid. I should be definitely afraid of that one.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jackie. You said you have a question for the Reverend. Always looking to answer some questions, at least the best that I can.
Here, put that out.
Put this out.
I'm going back to my couch.
I don't feel like my uterus is going to work that way.
That is true. Freddie could come. But then again, how I am, I think Freddie would actually be a pretty decent guy. Huh? How do you deal with the grief? My mom passed in June and I'm losing my shit. I understand you on that one. I don't know. I mean, everybody, I will say, handles grief differently. My father passed away in 2004, and I honestly don't know if it's something that I really got over because it wasn't like it wasn't like you knew it was coming. Hey, Mr. Troy, we didn't know my father was going to pass. It was just all of a sudden, it was one day, hey, blah, blah, blah. And like 2 days later, it was, what the fuck happened? And with it being like with the kids, I don't know if I've actually gotten past. You have to find a new normal. No, you do. That is exactly the truth on that. As I said, everybody handles grief differently. Everybody here at the Basement Show definitely had a lot to handle with the kids passing because everybody here was extremely close with the kids, such as me and Miss Graham, our son and daughter, but Mr. Nast is Uncle Johnny, and Mama D is, Godmom. And then when Stephanie was here, their big sister. Some days just are really good. I mean, the big thing you have to do is you got to keep moving forward. And griefs in their own way and time. It will always be there. You find some coping skills, baby. Sorry, that's why I asked. Nothing to be sorry about.
No, you don't have to be sorry at all. That's why we do a show like this so we can let people have their time, because like not everyone has that person that will listen, and then you feel like you're trapped in your own head. But sometimes when you can talk about it, ask questions about it, it actually really does help.
Oh, it does. And I mean, the big thing that honestly I can say is your support system is going to be one of your biggest things. People that you can talk to. I mean, you can always find me on Grief Can't Be Shared. Everyone carries it alone, his own burden, his own way. Grief is the price we pay for love. No, and grief is also you remembering, you having those memories. And a lot of things that I post up on my personal page will have to do with grief. I'm a blogger. Emotions I hide in my room. I I can completely understand. I mean, here we are. It's this May will be 2 years since myself and Shannon Miss Grimm have lost the kids, and a lot of times I don't want to go out because it's one thing going out someplace, but when I go to the stores, Cora misses her parents every day. Um, Little things that remind you is when it becomes tough. Like we go to the store and we'll be grocery shopping, and one of the things I see is like the little bites. The little muffins from Tasty Cake or whatever that company is. I cry when I go in my car because I would call my mom in my way to work every day. Holidays do suck. Yes, we boycott Christmas. And Jackie says that that she is always there too. Um, and you know that. And that is the biggest thing to know that in this time period, you got to remember you're not alone. Um, Not everybody can feel the same way that you do. I mean, if they knew that person, they have another type of grief. This will be the first. I block everyone. No, I get it. Our first Christmas without the kids, I mean, our first holidays without the kids, we didn't do anything. One thing, even Jackie will tell you that Halloween is all year here at the Reverend's house. Mr. Nass can tell you, there's always dragons up. There's my big 9 foot tall Grim Reaper that stands in my room. You feel like you bother people. My baby was 3 days after she died. No, and that is probably another thing really getting you right there because, um, your birthday at that point, it's right there. It's unfortunately, it's a rough reminder. And one of the things, sorry, I didn't try and make this depressing. It is not depressing. Trust me.
No,
It's
not at all.
one of the things we are here for. You know, um, One of the hardest things after my dad died was when it came time for the holidays. June 26th, she passed. My V day is June
29.
29th. No, it is not, Cora said. She said, this is not depressing. And this is one of the, all of us are in here together because, in one way or another, at some point in our lives, we have all lost. We have all had grief, one way or another, direct, indirect, however it may be. And the biggest thing to know is that you're not alone during those time periods and you're not bothering somebody. The big thing is to sit and talk to somebody. Me, and Johnny's going to turn around and he's thinking in his mind, well, that's calling the kettle black because it is very hard for me to talk to somebody.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is how she's feeling like she's bothering people. They're the people that you don't need. The people who look like they're bothered and all that, the hell with them. It
Yeah.
is ideal, and most importantly, the biggest thing is to keep that person's memory alive. Any way you can, if it's writing something down, like recording something, just something that will always remind you. Reminders of people who have passed away and sharing those memories, good, bad, ugly, you name it, is the way to go. So that's what we established the show Tuesday night. So we can come in, we can talk about people who have passed away, the good times, the bad times. So if you ever need someone to talk to, this is a safe spot.
And the other thing with this too is when you share those memories, you are sharing their story, which means their story continues on. It doesn't stop. Nothing ever stops. Look, and everybody's always like, "Well, Grim, you are definitely the morbid one." I, three miscarriages, also different, but I picked my baby out of the toilet in 2017. That would definitely do it there.
That's
When,
why it by itself.
when my mom passed, I went to her grave every day. Yeah, so need my babies have their. No, that is true. That is very true, and that is the same thing. One of the things that we say about the kids is that AJ and Hope are, they got a job when they went up there. They got to go to the Rainbow Bridge, which AJ and Hope were very big working in with rescues and animals that were abused and neglected. And they're up there and they're with my father, they're with my grandmother, as far as it honestly goes, other than, my basement show family and Cora. Cora is my cousin. But other than Shannon and Johnny and some friends, my direct bloodline family consists of me, my oldest son Alex, my middle son Brandon, and my oldest daughter Stephanie. I mean, that's all that's left in our line, and you need to tell those stories to keep them going. 2 weeks after my mom passed away, my stepdad put my house up for sale. Can't kick me out because I don't have a lease. Well, there you go. And I mean, unfortunately, sometimes that is things because
That's part of someone's grieving process, and that's someone just trying to get rid of all the memories so they can start over.
and when a family loses a family member, they don't always turn around and think about what the other people are thinking. What is my daughter or what is my son? What is my family thinking right now? Sometimes they think they're just making the best move for everybody. I lost my favorite sister the day after Thanksgiving, so this year will be hard, but I remember our good times to get through. And yes, granted, it is very hard. As I said, the very first Thanksgiving without my father, and it was okay. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm like, I really don't know if I can go because I don't want to see that empty seat. And it's the same principle. Like me, I have never ever been one for Christmas. Even when I was little, I did not like Christmas. Not my favorite at all. And the big reason that we did Christmas was for the kids. And now that the kids aren't here and all the others are grown and gone, I don't put up a tree. I mean, I'll put a Christmas ball on my Grim Reaper. There's my Christmas tree. He even offered Stoney for him to give sexual favors. October 3rd, recorded. I'm ready to let the judge hear when court comes. Yes, no, you're absolutely right. Love, loss sucks. Um, yes, it is. Sometimes when the whole part of somebody passing away, some family members only look at it as a financial gain. You may have insurance policies and things like that, and they're, well, this person passed, what can I get? And that is just the wrong way to look at it. But as I said, as long as you are sharing their story, their memory never goes away.
Nope.
He is
I
going.
agree.
Yeah. Oh, it is definitely a. It is a hard thing, and as I said, everybody deals with it differently. I mean, I have my no insurance, no will. Man, that could be driving him a little bit insane too. I don't know the whole situation, but if he's that type of person, then he knows that, well, he's got to fight for every ounce and penny that he can get if he is that type of person. Was his wife, but to offer her daughter money. I always believe our loved ones are always with us in spirit. Help speak out loud. They will hear you. Was his wife, offer his daughter for sex? Daughter being me, 23 years. That's just, unfortunately, that is, it just seems like he's that type of person. And that is,
Sounds like somebody needs to be put away for life.
yeah, or somebody needs to have an accident walking up a curb. Um, but
It's gross.
Jackie could tell you that that's just how I am. Oh, one night he's walking into the house and trips over a curb, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But as far as dealing with grief, you talk to people. You say to them, "Look, hey, you got a couple minutes. Need to get I need to get some fresh space in my head." And talking about it sometimes opens up that little bit of space. It just opens that window and gives you a nice cool breeze for a change. And you're like, you know what? I can sit and I can just think for 5 minutes. Well, it's the first time I have said that out loud, this out loud. And you know what? Edit, and I don't know. Mechanics go garage sale. I don't know if saying it makes you have a little bit of weight off your shoulders. Some people say when you come to terms with it, a weight lifts off you. Other people,
Yeah.
like I said, it is such a hard thing to say because grief is just more than a thought. It is more than just an emotion. Grief is wired throughout your body. Grief could be, your heart aches, you get a headache, you get a pain, you think about a certain memory involving that person, and all of a sudden you got you know, maybe it was one of those days and you and that person were having words or something and you walked out and you stubbed your toe, but you think of that and all of a sudden your toe starts to bother you. And it's just because grief is wired from head to toe. It's not something it's not something we were designed to do away with. It was designed to. My stepdad is selling my house. My mom is dead and offered me money for sex. What the fuck? Makes you feel better when you talk about it. That is true. Grief is the worst pain anyone can feel. Oh, I will absolutely agree because
Yep.
there is no way to actually stop the pain. The pain is always going to be there. And even trying to twist and contort that pain, it just doesn't. It doesn't subside. It comes in waves. It comes differently every time. Not every time you have a spot where you are grieving again. It is not the same as the last time. It could be a thought. It could be a smell. Uh, it could be a sight. You're more than welcome, Jackie. Side note: your beard looks like a rat nest from that angle. Yeah, it's because I didn't brush it out today. But grief is never the same exact every time. It every
Everybody does it differently.
well every you have I don't know if you want to call it an episode or a spot of grief, it is always different. It always affects you differently. Could make your heart raise up, could make your blood pressure raise up, could bring you to tears, could bring you to the point where you want to vomit. It's never the same. 4 months on the 26th. And unfortunately, it is still very fresh with you. And that is exactly right. You got to stay strong, as Jackie says. Rather sleep and not get up.
Nope, can't do that.
I agree with you 100%. Every day, I force my feet onto that floor because the thing is, I know the very first time that I don't want to get up and I don't want to face it, that will be the end. And I will not get back out. I will stay there and I will rot away. And that is the thing. I go to work, but sleep makes it go away. Sleep makes it go away because during sleep, you got to think your mind,
Stimulating your mind.
your mind's relaxed. You're not thinking about anything. You may have dreams. You may remember them. Yeah. Cora says, stay strong. I was the same way when my mother passed. Yes. No. And Jackie, don't make me pull up and pull you out of bed by your feet. Well, there you go. The day you don't get up is the day you give up. That is absolutely the truth.
Yep.
What is you cannot give up, no matter how much it beats you, no matter how much you are whipped by this and it tries to keep you down. If it tries to keep you down, you got to stand right back up and say, hey, I've been laying too much. You get up and you fight for their memory. Yeah. And that is the thing. If it knocks you down, you get back up and say, really, is this the best you got? I'm ready for another one. Come on, hit me. Let's go. You hit me, I'm going to hit you back just as hard. And that's what you got to do. You just got to keep pushing every day. The day that you decide to no longer push, it will just creep into you and it will eat you alive. And then trying to come back, it's National Cat Day. Thank you, Troy.
Random, but okay.
It's just once you get to that point where it's, you know what, I'm just going to sit here. I am going to let this pass. Let me stop crying. You know what? And I will tell you the same thing. As much as the Reverend is on here and some of the shit that I talk about and some of the shit that I do, I mean, a lot of people can tell you that how upset I've got, and I'm constantly told that the two, AJ and Hope, would not want me to shed tears for them. They would want me to continue, and as I said, I get it, and
I just got a picture of Miss Grimm, and she put a message with this, and you would probably agree with her. And she sent me a picture of this and said, "This is the reason we fight."
yep, every day. That is AJ and Hope right there. And I have 2 cats, 3 dogs, and a turtle. My daughter remembers Faith.
She might be me and Hope.
I'm not sure. She is
Mm.
20. I have 1 cat. My other one passed away in July. One of the things that I tell everybody, and I meant Hope. That's all right. One of the things that I tell everybody is there are certain things that I know that I have not shared with people, and I don't because it's just not for everybody. And I have to live with decisions that were made, and I see it every single day when I go to lay down and I go to sleep. And I have to live for the rest of my life with the decisions that I chose. And that is one of the hardest parts with my grief. And that's why it eats me like it does. Because I had to make these decisions, but it would have decided any future. So I understand exactly what you were talking about. I need to get my water. Oh, my knees are killing me today.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Someone was detected at my front door. Somebody was at my front door.
Like you said, oh, better your front door than your back door.
That is true. Better at the front door than at my back door. Yes, I saw a comment about the animal. Asshole. I had to choose to take this machine off my mom. Oh yeah, that is a very, very rough decision. To convince my stepdad and brother to no longer talk to me. Well, yes, cancer sucks.
Yeah.
And rough for you. And Jackie, I will tell you, I know exactly what you are going through. To the T, I know exactly what you are going through. Not the cancer part of it, but
Again, you don't have to be sorry. Let it out. I mean,
no, you don't have to be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry here. It is one of those times you have people to
maybe
say,
walk. Of course, Paul.
thank you all for listening. It is not a problem. And if you talk to Jackie, Jackie could tell you how to get a hold of me. You can always hit me up on Messenger if you need to talk, because as I said, I know how you feel. I
Yep.
understand completely. Mom had cancer. You don't have to be sorry.
That's why we always say you're on the basement show too. You're not alone.
Nope. You're more than welcome. Jackie, if you have to. Jackie Miskowski, if you have to, just pass my information along to her. She can always talk to me too. Like I said, I know where she's coming from. I get it. Just realize that you are not alone.
Nope.
There are
This is
people.
this is a safe haven.
That is very, very true. Thank you, Jackie. I greatly appreciate that. Like, one of the things I can tell people, you're more than welcome. Thank you for sharing your story with us. That is one of the reasons, as we said, why we have created this show. It's just not a Drago and Tink, AJ and Hope. It is an opportunity for people to come in and actually all can friend request me. Awesome. Take a look. I will, after I'm done the show. You're on Jack's page, correct? I could probably find you on there.
Yep. She has a couple of mutual friends, I think.
Okay. But this is why we created Drago and Tanks, because it is an open place. It is safe for people to talk. It is safe to bring up your memories. And, you know, it's okay here to be upset, because guess what? Everybody here, we are together. What we always say here, mental health is a big thing here, and we will listen to everyone. You are absolutely correct,
I could
Jack.
have said that better.
Oh, I couldn't say that better. That is one of the things that we have always said, that, you know, mental health is very, very big, because honestly, I, I don't bring it up because I know Mr. Nass gets upset, but Mr. Nass could tell you what his honest thoughts were back when everything happened. You know, he had actually taught you, and I don't judge nobody. Jackie knows. No, and as I said, you need to talk, you reach out to one of us.
Are you talking about the night that you had me upset because of what you said? Or?
No, when you and Lynn very first talked about it after the fire.
Yeah, well, you kind of said it that one night live on the show when I was live on the show. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's not said to be upsetting, but you know that unfortunately was the truth that night.
oh, I know. It definitely got me upset. I mean,
Everyone needs someone sometimes. No, I will absolutely agree. And the thing is, a lot of people, everybody can always tell you, and I will tell you too. Yep, Reverend Grimm's an asshole. Reverend Grimm is a dickhead. Reverend Grimm's fucking insane. But you know what? Sometimes the Reverend needs someone too. Hey, kitten. I got a little kitty cat walking around here. A little cute thing. You better not be peeing on my car. Pee on my car and we're gonna have problems.
and just I agree with Jack. Everyone needs someone sometimes. I mean, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yeah, and sometimes it is hard. I mean, for me, it is absolutely hard sometimes to sit and talk to somebody just because it's, as you said, you feel like you're putting a burden on somebody, or, you know, oh, I don't want to lay this on them. You know, they've got enough of their own issue and, you know, been hiding. Well, like I said, you got to remember you're not alone. You're never alone. There is always somebody there. And if somebody doesn't have the time to talk to you, you know what? That is not somebody you want to talk to, because they are not going to. I don't like anyone. You know what? I I understand that. I I will walk through life and tell you, guess what? The Reverend is, the Reverend is, the Reverend is. You know, I've been the Reverend for over 20 years. And there were times I walked around that my shit don't stink. But that is the Reverend's persona. You know, the Reverend was invented originally for out on the roads when I was traveling with bands. That is that is definitely another very big thing right there. You know, it's not like needing someone, it's just a listening ear to help. Yeah, because you know what? Sometimes that person could just sit there and let you go and not say a single word. And it helps get it off you.
Yep, she was friends with my older sister when we were growing up. So,
Yeah, she hung out with Sarah.
yep. I mean, you know how I am, then, Jack. I'm compassionate. I keep to myself, but hey, I'm always here too. You can easily find me. I hide myself, but hey, we all got to come out once in a while.
I swear that every time it goes past.
Was that your house a lot? Yeah, I remember. Been a while, but I'm living on my own. But so you're practically family.
Well, there you go. And like I said, we're always here on Tuesday nights. May not always be me and Johnny. It might be somebody different, but lately it's been a lot of me and Johnny doing Tuesday nights. And we always open this up. I'm from Shade, graduated in 99.
Turn of the century.
Hey, look at it this way. I graduated and dinosaurs were still walking on this earth, according to everybody.
I mean,
Wait, if she's old head, then what's that? Me.
yeah, Jack, you might open up a can of worms with that comment.
I graduated in 92.
Class of the century, yep.
Yeah, I graduated in 1992.
I think my dad's nephew was 1994.
Yeah, I was just sitting here the other day because we've only had one reunion. No, I am from Pennsauken. Help, I'm stuck. Oh, this thing.
She might have a couple of puppies stuck on her then.
She's probably got a 165-pound Freya sitting on her. Let's see. You're stuck? Stuck.
Uh-oh.
Rate it an 80. Your leg is asleep with a Luna. And there's a Freya.
Right, that's my spot. Get your ass out of my spot. Yeah, she's okay. She just has dog laying on her.
Yeah, she sits on the couch and the dogs come over and lay on her. Yeah, pull your leg out. It's like this.
Oh, motherfucker!
Let me help you.
Oh.
I'll help her.
Oh. Bastard.
I am not.
My ex-husband graduated in 94.
Needs somewhere to live. Whatever you do, don't go to Fox Meadow.
Yeah, Sarah Fox Meadow.
At least until I own the place.
True.
If you're looking for something like an apartment, I mean,
Johnny graduated with Jay. That's a lot of people with Jacqueline. I'm sorry, but
I mean, it depends on where you're looking to go.
anything. John Kelly.
That name sounds familiar, but
Yeah, John Kelly does sound familiar.
hopefully Shade. I don't know a lot in Shade, but I mean, Blackwood is a nice area. Like, we're actually down in Blackwood, and it is quiet. Like, I was just sitting outside, and the thing that I said that freaks me out the most, somebody's got a hybrid, and they don't come through on gasoline. They come through with the electric, and it's just a hum that goes past.
There you go.
But it's, I mean, Johnny could tell you, it is always quiet down here.
Well, yeah, of course they're older than me, Jackie, but you forget how many brothers and sisters I have. I got a couple older sisters. So I know a couple of their friends. I mean, I'm going to be, 38 soon, so I'm getting kind of old.
Wow, you're almost there.
What, the fabulous 40s?
Yeah, but just remember, you'll never be as old as me.
Well, you got the fabulous 40s, the filthy 50s.
Oh, the filthy 50s. No, I've been filthy every year. I mean, come on. I do have the 9th dwarf shirt, which is sleazy.
True.
We're
Yeah.
almost 40.
Yeah, she knows my whole family. I mean, unfortunately, my brother, my dad's nephew, I call him my brother, Jason, passed away a couple years ago.
That was the most simple flop I have ever seen you do.
Yeah, I mean, you guys all used to beat the hell out of me, too. Maybe that's why I'm not right in the head.
Well, I mean, you had something I didn't. I was the only child. So, I had to come up with many ways to get out of things. Yeah, I had to beat myself.
Yeah, okay, well, I'd rather have that than be the wrestling test on me on a Friday night after a high school football game than shoved underneath the bed with nothing but a pillow and said, go to sleep.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I might have enjoyed if I had a sister that was, maybe a little bit older than me or maybe a little bit younger than me, and their friends came over to sleep over. I mean, yeah, I could have been good with that.
I know what freaking. You had Jason, his buddies Al Mauer, Sammy Santor. I mean, I could name a whole bunch of people who used to be.
Yeah, I mean, only well, I mean, I've got my sister Meredith, which is actually my
Yeah, Dad, explain that situation to everybody.
yeah. I
Tell me how
mean,
fucked up our
my sister Meredith, that is actually
Oh,
ex
yep.
sister-in-law. Yeah, there you go. She's my sister.
And we determined that I'm a long lost brother.
There you go. You're the long lost brother. And Garth said tonight that he could potentially be one of my adopted children.
You might have to get that DNA checked, sir.
I don't know. I mean,
If Darth's one of your kids, you're having kids at the age of like 8 or 9, you might be
Reverend. I mean, look at Fassy.
Yeah.
Fassy. Everybody thinks Fassy looks like me, and that Fassy was a dumpster baby.
Oh, jeez.
Like literally.
Like literally, Fassy was a dumpster baby.
He was found.
He was found in the dumpster.
Fassy's a special kind of Fassy.
That is true, but we do say that I was looking at Fassy's mom's ass. She got pregnant, and whoop, there went Fassy.
There you go.
Oh, speaking of ass babies, Stephanie.
She walked right into that one.
Yep, you came in at the wrong time, dear.
Excuse me.
That had pancake in it.
It did. And Sprite.
Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to do the Sprite challenge the one day.
Yeah, my mom cleaned it up. She's the only one that still defends me to this day. Everybody else picks on me. Even mom puts jokes at me nowadays. Didn't want to miss any more of the show. Well, we're good. Better late than never.
That is true. I mean,
She runs on Marl's time. She's
that is true. Even though she got married, she still runs on Marl's time. So,
We're never on time.
I can make you money. I'm funny.
hey,
Money's money.
there you go. I mean, Dixie, she was making money off of us and she didn't share any.
No, it's true.
Why do you look so pitiful?
Damn that Dixie.
Look how pitiful she
Well, I
looks.
sent you that picture in the group chat. There's a Dixie Highway in Kentucky.
Yes. And your dog, I don't know. Steph, come send Elena, tell her to come get the dog. Married, but still use the Marl's last name. I'm an asshole straight shooter. Oh, there you go. See, that's the way you got to be.
What's the matter, Frey?
Freya, what's the matter? She's laying on the floor like she lost her best friend.
Bye, kid. I went home so early.
Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Damn, Troy, you leaving early again?
Troy doesn't look at like anything anymore.
It's 24-hour show. I don't know. That is a good question there. I want to meet Shannon.
Dixie's probably busy. Last we heard from her, she was 8 months pregnant with the triplets.
She graduated in 99, I think she said. So
They were poor, but I didn't graduate, remember?
well, she's 43. She knows Johnny and
My whole family is though.
hung out with Sarah
I
and knew Nicolette.
My sister said I had a lot of friends.
Yeah, I may have seen her in passing. I just don't unfortunately remember.
And I think she said her ex was
John
Yep.
Kelly.
John Kelly.
I know John Kelly.
Never met. My neighbor is Katie. Never met.
Never met.
So she's neighbors with probably Katie Zapparella or something.
Yeah, it could be Katie or the other Kate.
Kate Weber.
Kate Weber or Kate Zapparella.
But your Kate wives?
Yeah, one of my Kate wives. They're definitely
Zapparella.
the time.
Zapparella.
He lives next door to Zapparella. Yeah, Shannon's on occasionally.
Usually Monday nights you can find her.
Oh my god.
What, Sam Elliott? Yeah, guess what? That man still looks fucking good. When I get to be that age,
Are they showing that stupid AAFA commercial?
Yeah, the USAA. I don't give a shit.
I would not kick him out of bed.
If I can look that good when I am that man's age, then guess what? I'm fucking golden. That man still looks amazing.
He's only 80.
He's only 80? I didn't even think he was that old.
August 9th, 1944.
Wow. Man looks great for his age.
Good old Virgil from Tombstone. I just can't stand that commercial because of Bob Gronkowski.
No, it wasn't that one. I can't stand the damn Will Ferrell commercial for the PayPal. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that commercial more than a passion.
Baby.
So you know what we actually do have to talk about, and again, I do thank Jackie for opening up with her story. I mean, as we said, this is the reason why we did create this show in the first place, and we are always here. Any show that if you ever pop in and you need to talk, we will actually stop what we are doing and we will talk to you about it, and we will listen and we will talk with you about it. And that is what we do here on the Basement Show. That is, we say it the easy way, and we believe it, and we call our fans the dwellers.
Nope, basement dwellers. Yep.
Dwellers, and they are all like family to us all, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We'd be sitting here talking to each other, and this is something that we want. We want to be able to interact with all of you, and this is why we've also said, and that is one of the things that we will do now that I since that we are coming soon, the basementshowlive.com. And we are going to move away from social media, and we want to take it over to a .com platform where you can interact with us and you can talk and say what you want, because sometimes some of the things you say on Facebook gets a little bent out of shape and goes, oh, you need to go in and face jail for 24 hours. Facebook can kiss my ass. There you go. Put me in jail, Facebook. Do me the favor.
Well, technically, you're not on Facebook saying it, sir.
That is true. But we want you guys to be able to have the best experience possible. So we really want to make a great website for you guys where we can entertain you guys with music and all kinds of stuff.
Watch our long movie nights.
Yeah, we could have a movie night. We could go back to, well, I don't know about Fridays. That means the Reverend's got to give up Fridays.
Why would you give up Fridays?
If you had movie night.
No.
We could put a movie up and actually run a movie.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be Friday night.
That is true.
I mean, that could be any night of the week, really. And we're always looking for ideas and suggestions. Wednesday night, Johnny bring back singing. I thought I loved it. Yeah, I mean, we could actually do a whole karaoke night.
Yes, that is true.
Good morning, gentlemen. They're popping in.
Where I go to bed. Not very well today. Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, sir.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Curtis. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for at least stopping by. Make sure you get some rest.
He says good morning. Thought he wasn't that far behind us, but I could be wrong. But
And I just got a friend request from Jackie, so as soon as we are done with the show, I will add you. Wednesday night, Johnny back singing. I think that would be hilarious. Well, just remember on December 13th when we do that 24-hour show. Okay, you know what? You don't want to say you don't want to do story time in a princess dress. What about singing in a princess dress?
no, that would just look weird and sound really horrible.
Aiden has to wear a heart monitor for 48 hours. Z's got to wear a monitor. Babe, Z's got to wear a monitor for 48 hours. Z.
I'll do the singing in one night. I'm not gonna do that in a dress, but
Sorry, I was just watching how a wife convinced her husband to get a new puppy.
No, the wife is not convincing the husband to get a new puppy. I am not getting a new puppy.
No, I thought I was watching the video of how
Good.
the wife did it.
You can watch the video on how the wife did it. The wife is not going to convince the Reverend to get a new puppy.
No, not yet.
Don't even try it. You can come over here and butter me up all you want. It's not going to work.
Not yet.
You see this, right? I'm getting buttered up here.
No, I'll have my goat when we have the new house.
we telling him he looks like an Iron Man to it. I mean, that's a good idea. I mean, if you motivate somebody to do something like that when they're young, they won't be afraid of it.
Oh, shit.
Fuck!
Here we go. We're going for a ride.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs you can have. There you go.
There's
shit.
As you can see right now, we are lifted in the air, and there we go. We just went back down because I have 2 dogs. Well, if I would say he could go with me on Thursday, because Thursday morning I have to go to the cardiologist too.
He's not going anywhere with us until he gets the situation under control.
Call me Miles Davis.
Why just pee your pants?
Probably, but it'd be really funny if I did pee my. What, you want to say something?
No, she's yelling at me because I'm over here.
Are you yelling at the mommy because the mommy's over here? What are you looking at me for? I didn't do it.
Mad. I'm not allowed to be over here.
Yeah.
You see Uncle.
Oh yeah, she's jealous. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she is extremely jealous.
So is Luna. But
Yeah,
Luna's
so
got-
is Luna.
Well, hopefully you can find a place that you can take the dogs with you. I mean, that's the biggest thing you can hope for, finding a place you can take the dogs with you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know exactly what your situation is, but I don't know much about Maple Shade. But like I said, down here in Blackwood, I really like it down here in Blackwood. It's quiet.
We're only gonna be here for another maybe a year.
Yeah.
Less than that,
I
possibly.
mean, my area's not bad neither, but there's not many appointments.
Get out of my butt!
You want to see it? So you want me to pull up this picture real quick? I can see what Z looks like with this heart monitor.
Sure. We just went for a ride again.
Looks like they got him jacked up.
Oh my god. Oh, all that tape's got to suck.
Well, at least he's not someone like that's older that has chest hair.
Hopefully he doesn't have a tape allergy.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be hurting.
Oh. You always have to look at it. You said your life is too much. You always have to look at it. There are always worse
Freya,
spots.
you're hurting
I
mommy.
taped it so it won't come off, and it's the tape you gave me. Doesn't matter if he's got a tape allergy. It's gonna suck. Why are we still up like this?
I want to do that. That doesn't look right, sir.
Oh God, who's here?
Hi, Rue.
They need an adult lady. And I'm not it. Someone said help.
Ow. Ow.
So far, so good. No signs of goodness. There you go. Not yet. Oh, what the hell is this at?
Fuck my life.
Love animals. Ugh. You know, I'm gonna have to go back and really sit and think. Gotta remove it Thursday at 1 p.m. and mail it out. Yeah. That's gonna suck. I feel sorry for him when it comes off.
Steph, you should record it and put it live on the show.
Oh, there you go. Thursday night we are doing something scary.
It might be kind of scary hearing a kid yell from tape. Ow!
Think about it. I'm gonna be able to hear the yelling from my place.
That is true.
You know, I can throw a stone and actually I can throw a rock and hit Stephanie's house, Stephanie's apartment.
I mean, she agrees to that. Poor kid. Any day because they want to see how his heart is doing today and stuff. But the doctor said EKJ and the neck open today, but quick, no signs of anything from with it.
You want that?
Well, that's good news that there's nothing with his heart.
Let's go shake our ass like old time. Ha ha ha, you'll feel better.
She's talking to Jacqueline on that comment.
Poor kid. Well, there you go. I mean, that's always a good thing. I mean, you know, the EKG and everything like that's good, but
Someone was detected at your front door.
oh, they're talking about a party. I like parties.
Party?
Yes, they're
And
having.
you want to invite it? Rude.
Do they have ice cream?
The mall closes at 9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
That's what I keep asking. When did we get ice cream? I ain't getting no fucking ice cream. Oh,
Now they're not commenting. I feel left out. I feel like I'm being left behind.
on what?
I'm not invited to the party.
Yeah, well, think about it. When Grim comes back from his, makes my stomach hurt. That's not good. When Grim comes back from his surgery, there's going to be a big basement show party. Let's have a party. I don't. And Cora wants ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
There you go. Even Miss Grim just said it. When the fuck did we get ice cream?
I know, right?
Lactose.
So her stomach just doesn't hurt. Her something else hurts for a while too.
The fucked up part was she used to be like that when she would eat ice cream and shit, but then she had her gallbladder taken out and like that all went away. So it really makes me wonder.
What does it make you wonder?
Why her stomach isn't like it used to be. Like lactose really used to fuck her up. Like she used to take the lactose pill. No ice cream, no milk, no. Waiting on Johnny to put up the poll.
I'm not putting up a goddamn poll.
We're putting up a poll.
Where?
I don't know. But I am game for a poll.
I don't know.
Look, the The house we looked at the other night had a club in it already.
Oh, the house from last night?
Yes, and I am having a strip club in there. I am going to have
Mhm.
a strip club in my own house.
You're talking about the one from last night.
I think so.
What was the address for that place? So I'll find it. Hold on. I know what I'm doing.
Remember.
Nope, not that one.
Yes, dancing. Ah! I almost got slimed by the dog.
It was one of the ones that was a one.
Yes, who's dancing on the pole?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's the one that had the sauna with the mirrors all around it too.
yeah. I have it up here. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. Hold on.
That's the thing that would suck about that. All those fucking mirrors, dude. Think about it. You're in a hot sauna.
Yeah, you're talking about this.
Whoever's showing titties. Oh, the other Jackie's talking about titties now. Now that's it. You know it's going to go side rail with the Reverend. That's it. We talk about titties and it's game on.
Here's the one.
That's the sauna.
Yeah, this is the one like sauna, like bathroom area. And that's what he's saying. This is all mirrors back here and above you too.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. That way you can watch everything from below.
And then buy a pass all this. Alright, and here's the club. Here's Grimm's Club.
There you go. Grimm's Club.
Has a little bar set up. I can't tell what this is in the back though.
I think that's like a stage or something there.
If it's a stage, you're good. But who's she's trying to still figure out who's dancing on the pole. I'm not.
I don't know. We'll get Darth in a banana hammock.
Oh. Please don't put that image in my head.
Oh, she's telling her that she's got to join on Friday nights. It's hilarious. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Freya is watching you. I am I'm too old for that.
Move.
LOL.
Move. Don't get mad. I'll knock you out.
See, that's the thing. Friday night, you got to tell everybody, though, if you're easily offended, it is not a good show to watch. Yes.
You may want to have a talk.
With?
A certain red one.
Yeah, what you do?
We do not try to eat bunnies.
Why don't we try and eat bunnies? It's like eating ice cream.
Hey, I'm not.
You got a second whole head on your shoulder.
Not seeing me dance on no fucking pole, I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you right now, my body's all broken and shit. There's no way I could do the pole, so it's not going to be me. We got to get strippers for the pole. We're putting up a pole.
Oh, while you're on the show.
While I'm on the show. Oh, shit. I miss Would You Rather game. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. And the last one we had they were pretty rough when we did them.
I need $6,000.
You need $6,000. What am I getting you for $6,000?
A love sack.
A love sack.
The sectional with.
You're overrated, don't do it.
The what?
The one with the surround in it.
Oh, that might be a deal breaker there, though, John. I don't know. It's the sectional with the surround sound built into it. Eesh. That is a hard decision.
I'm staying out of it.
All right, so Jackie Muskowski, we pulling. Me too. Sounds good to me. You don't want a 63-year-old woman doing a poll.
I'm not hearing that one. Nope, not going there.
And this is coming from a family member of mine.
Yep. The image is in your mind right now. Nope, not it.
How do we see where the Reverend has gotten this over the years?
No, not it.
Do we see where the Reverend, kind of fell off his rocker at some point?
Yeah, do encouraging this. Look at it. Let's go. Never too old.
Oh. So the last time that we played Would You Rather, it was really fucking.
That was a while ago, but it turned out to be quite the interesting night.
Oh my God, some of those questions were fucking horrifying.
And then I have another question.
Another question from Miss Grimm.
When,
Just laugh. I'm laughing. Right.
when we get the house,
When we get the house,
can I start couponing again?
why would I have a problem if you were couponing? I enjoy getting $100 worth of laundry detergent for like $5. And toilet paper. Fucking toilet paper. I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
I got a 12-pack. I'm good for a couple months.
No, when Miss Grimm was couponing, no, she would go in and like do some hauls. Dad, get your grandson. No, she did the couponing, like you see extreme couponers, and she'd walk in and come out with like $200 of fucking laundry detergent shit, laundry stuff for like $20.
More power to it.
And like toilet paper, like toilet paper and paper towels. We didn't have shit. We had it stacked up.
Well, I got a couple people right here that want to learn how to do it. So, Shannon, I guess you have a new show.
Heck, you both want to learn how to do it. It was actually, she had spent all this time. She had put together her book and categorized it and everything. And it got stolen out of the shopping cart. And I mean, there was over probably $2,000 worth of couponing in there.
Crazy.
And it sucked. She spent time and time and time on it, running around getting the newspapers with the right coupons and
Fuckers.
but it's all like learning how to stack the coupons on top of discounts at stores. So like,
well, the nice thing about us going to PA,
yeah,
is we have Giant and Weiss.
Yeah, Giant.
Both of those stores are stackable.
Yeah, both Giant and Weiss are stackable stores. Walmart is no longer stackable.
Walmart's doing away with doing coupons at all.
Yeah, Walmart's actually doing away with coupons.
I think Wegmans has their digital coupons, but
yeah, and then ShopRite's a little difficult, but like,
oh, excuse me,
like Giant and shit like that. Sometimes they'll have like double, and then you can stack like, $2 or $2.50 coupons off. So like, the thing's already $2 and you're getting an additional $3.
This lady?
Yeah.
$1,800.
$1,800.
She walked out paying $59.
So a lady that Shannon is watching right now, she had an $1,800 bill, an $1,800 food market bill, and she were paying only $60.
damn.
So yeah, it is definitely something to sit and learn. Sometimes you have a really good haul. Sometimes you kind of fall a little short, but you learn to get it as you go. And I think once she starts messing with it again, I think she'll pick it right up again. Without.
Scott Tissue is my go-to, and she needs to know.
Oh yeah. Well, she's like, okay. And then sometimes we do she'd do transactions and I would do transactions, and yeah, so it's definitely a little bit of here or there.
Save money, can't go wrong. No, absolutely not.
That is true. He first got motivated being me, a mom, and realize life again.
Day by day. Take it day by day.
That's all you can do.
Take it day by day.
And one of the things, like we were saying, like as you had said earlier, Jackie Miskowski, about finding something to turn it towards. And one of the things that myself and Miss Grimm, which you can see under my picture, it's at Alan Marles, and you found me on there. And the other one is at Shannon Marles. We started a company. We started Holin's Customs. My relationship fucking sucks. And you know what? All relationships are a pain in the ass. But that's what makes them fun and makes them interesting. But as I said, we turned ours into Holin's Customs, a company named after AJ and Hope. And Jackie has seen some of our stuff. Mr. Nast has gotten some of our stuff. And we just, but men shouldn't do certain shit. No, men shouldn't do certain shit. But I am one of those guys that will also turn around and say, men suck.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
no, there are some good ones out there, yes, but most of them suck.
me, yeah, I suck, right, babe? I'm one of those men. I suck, right? Well, Jackie says that, her relationship sucked, but men shouldn't do certain shit. Now, of course, says we do a great job. Thank you. I can't share pics, but just saying. No, I hear you. And she said her relationship sucks and men shouldn't do certain things. And no, they shouldn't. But men are dogs and pigs and think a lot about themselves.
Oh, but there you goes.
Yeah, that is true. I have a wife that does certain things that I don't know. What would you say about that?
You don't put hands on your wife, though. I would agree with that. Any man who wants to physically beat someone, no, they should be locked up and prosecuted.
No, I don't agree with putting your hands on a woman at all.
Speaking of that, where is my SO?
There is no reason that a man should put his hands on a woman ever. The first thing I look at is if you're willing to hit a woman, does that mean you'd be willing to hit your mom? Now, I am the wrong person to ask that question if I would hit my mother, because the answer would be yes, I would knock the bitch on the floor. Yeah, but she passed away in 2014, and it couldn't happen to a nicer person. Trust me, relationships are not perfect, aren't meant to be perfect.
He's back in fucking prison.
My relationship hit a rocky road at one point with my husband, but we moved out here to Blackwood 4 years ago and got through everything together. Best thing to do is talk about, don't fight, because things get worse. I've done it the last 6 months.
He's back in prison.
Cool. Does that mean I can fuck with him again?
July 2034.
See
he
you,
got
Mitch.
18 years.
Good. I guess I'll have to have a little visit with him. See, Miss Grimm could tell you that I saved her from one of those relationships.
What the fuck did he do this time?
I don't know.
He got sentenced on 7/27/23.
He was in prison.
I think he should be back in prison.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to hand you my phone real quick because I got to go potty. I gotta go potty, so everybody's gonna get Miss Grimm for a second.
And I'm gonna put you guys here. Huh? Yeah, Luna was here. My dirty laundry is all over the fucking floor. Yeah, no, I actually just looked up my ex who's in prison. He's the one that Grim saved me from. And he's back in prison. He's the one that Grim saved me
Yeah.
from.
My ex beat me while he passed away in 2021. And I'm doing it again. I'm not okay. I mean, that just sounds tough. I don't know what to really say about that.
My ex broke my jaw, threw me down a flight of steps, killed my unborn child. I've been there. I dealt with it. The reason that I really can't wear my dentures is because I have a metal plate in my mouth. Because of that, my dentures don't fit very well. Hence why I don't wear them. So yeah, he can rot for all I fucking care. Can you can you two stop trying to like wrestle each other? They just removed another tooth in my mouth, so now 3. I had all my teeth pulled just because they were destroyed from him, and I have a calcium deficiency disorder, so I can't build calcium. Jackie is who there? My ex? My ex is in Colorado. I will, Jackie. He ran to Colorado after I pressed charges because I couldn't take it anymore. He alienated me from the world. I left state, was gone for years, came back, pressed charges, and then once I pressed charges, 4 other girls pressed charges against him, and he went away. Hello, my child. Hello, my child. And I don't know who you're calling Shannon because I really? All right, Stephanie. How old were you then? I met John when I was 17. I met Grim when I was 19.
And I was old.
You were 35. 34.
I just hit 34 the month before.
Shut the fuck up, Mom. I love you. Thank you.
I hit 34 just a month before we started going.
My daughter just called me Shannon.
Why? What's the matter, Shannon?
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
She deserves to be beat for that, actually, honestly.
Shut the fuck up, Mom. I love you. I was 8-year-old now. Yeah, I've raised your ass since you were fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, old shit.
Yeah, now she is an old shit. And made me a grandmother way too early.
Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Oh, God.
God, I don't drink anymore.
Come get your dog. Here, take your phone.
Johnny Walker Black Label. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So she wants to trade dogs for grandkids.
Dog for grandkids.
Rodney would have a fucking...
Yeah, Rodney fucking...
You wouldn't have cats left.
Rodney shit his pants. If Fred come walking in that house, Rodney will shit his pants. He'll go hide in the bedroom or something.
That ain't gonna stop Fred.
That would be actually kind of funny. I would love to see how afraid Rodney is of
Like
bear.
Rodney's not real comfortable with big dogs, and Penny would have had fun with him. Penny would have fucked with him left and right because she knew she could get under his skin. And see, the Reverend's drinking his glass of milk for the night. Oh, I love that one too.
Well, you know what that means then, sir.
One should go on the front, one should go on the back. Reverend Grimm's new unholy shirt. Freya is too big for him, but he loves the size of Luna.
Scaredy cat.
You don't die to be dead.
You don't have to be died to be dead to me. That's a good one. So, did you save that unholy picture? Because the
whole thread. Look,
the one has the nun with
now
the.
you have new butts.
Oh, I got new butts too. Reverend Grimm's new butt shirt.
Love you all. So glad I joined. Yeah, well, you're welcome here anytime you want.
Yes. Thank you, Jackie. I greatly appreciate you
That looks like my butt.
for
There's a
coming in.
purple spot in the middle of it.
Yeah, you got a butt with a purple spot.
I look like I have a hickey on my butt constantly.
Yes, you look like you have a hickey on your butt. You'd show that to somebody and they go, "Was Grim sucking on your ass cheek?"
I can make you a Ouija board shirt.
Ouija board shirt's good. Sorry, I was sappy. You
No, don't be sorry at all.
nothing to be sorry for. You
It's-
weren't sappy. You know what? You were talking, and hopefully, with talking tonight, you feel a little bit better and you got some of it out. And you know what? That is what everybody needs every so often.
Just take things one day at a time. You're always here. We're always here to talk to any one of our shows. Don't be afraid to jump in and say hi. You want to get some off your chest? Feel free. This is a safe spot. We welcome anyone and everyone,
Yep.
and we don't judge.
No, we're always around. I mean, Mr. Nast will be at work, and I mean, Miss Grimm's at work. The Crimson Phoenix is at work, and Mama D's at work, but the Reverend sits here all day. And I still, since my surgery, have not been able to go back and really sit at my computer like I used to.
Well, even if I'm at work, then my phone's always on.
Yeah. But I mean, think about it. I was at my computer every day. I was working on 3D print stuff.
We'll
Now,
get back to it.
yeah. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get back to it, and then I'm going to go out for my next surgery.
Yep, that's true.
Now I'm going to be sitting in my chair again going, okay, I want something to do. I can always color the Reverend Grimm Willie book.
Good.
Because remember, we still have the Reverend Grimm
Adopt the Willies.
Adopt the Willies. We have Adopt the Willies too. Yep.
We have the Adopt a Willie coloring book.
Oh, yeah, we do have the Adopt a Willie coloring book. Man, I have too much time on my hands to come up with shit.
That happens to the best of us, sir.
Oh, wait until you see the Reverend's new shirt.
Well, you showed me the design of it.
Well, no, you saw the glow in the dark with the "I'm going to hell, I'm just stopping to pick you up" along the way.
Yeah.
With the Grim Reaper. And that's a glow in the dark one. The one that we just got that I'm working on is called Unholy. And
You want me to send John a the unholy picture?
the one you can get away with, the other one I don't know if they would give a shit for.
The one that I just showed you.
The one you showed me that you can send, but the other one that we have.
We should be able to share pictures. I mean, Jackie, if you send one of us any pictures, I can pull it up.
Yeah. The picture that Miss Grimm is sending you, I don't know if this is going to be on the front or the back, but it is Reverend Grimm's unholy shirt. And of course, what goes well with a reverend other than a nun? So you can only imagine what this nun will look like. The nun that I can't send you, she's got her headgear on, and
she sent me both of them.
What?
I didn't send them both. I sent them 2 different pictures.
No, you got 2 different pictures. You did not get the one because the one,
It was on my computer.
her breasts are exposed and over her nipples she has black crosses.
So this is the one I could show.
Yes, those 2 you can show.
So you got that one.
Yeah, there's part of the unholy shirt.
So I'm just, Jackie, see what I mean? If you send one of us pictures, usually send it to me. I could screen share because I have 2 monitors side by side, so I can just pull it over and stuff. So if you
Yeah,
ever want to show anything on the show, feel free.
and I am in studio. I'm just not at my studio. I'm
Yeah.
actually on my phone. Normally, I'm at my studio where I have 2 monitors. And then, yes, that one there is another Reverend Grimm shirt. Cry me a river, then fucking drown yourself in it. Hoping my checks come in tomorrow, so I am ordering my hoodies. It will be a pullover XL, and the front will say donor sister. That's cool. Thank you, Cora. I have to take one of my 2 shirts. Sarah Marie, Scott, Chester, kind of Halloween shirts. Well, I mean, if you're always, again, anybody in here can tell you, custom Holland design shirts, everybody seems to have been happy with the stuff that we have done. But we do tumblers, we do shirts. I think he's running it now. Holland's Customs. You can find us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And you can always, find a link directly on the Basement Show page. I want to send you my 2 shirts.
Go ahead. You can send them to me if you want.
Yeah, you can send them over, and we can always have something done if you want to get something done, or like I said, those 2 pictures. I have another picture, as I said, for the Rev Unholy shirt, but I don't know if we show it, if we would get hit for it or not, just because, again, it is a nun that is mostly naked that has black crosses over the nipple area.
As long as the nipple's covered, they might not say nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a drawing, but ever since that night, I got smacked,
Yeah, I hear you. I bought a few for them and planning on buying more. Yeah, I've gotten a couple things from Homeless Customs. All of it is grade A.
Yes, Cora she's gotten the cauldrons from us.
1 second, be back. Okay.
She's bought the cauldrons. She's gotten a bunch of different shirts. She actually just picked up one of the newer shirts, the hashtag Justice for AJ and Hope. I bought.
About 10. Yeah, Seth, you definitely have gotten your fair share of tumblers. I got a couple.
Johnny's actually gotten some of the 3D printing.
Yeah, actually, I have it right here. There's one. Yeah, that one. And then if you're a Flyers hockey fan, got that one.
Yep. And one of the things right now, I know I went to a dark area, but I apologize. One of the things that we are doing that we have posted up, it is a limited time shirt, and it is a organ donor shirt, and the front of it comes with the Gift of Life emblem on it that says AJ and Hope, and on the back it says love and hope. Organ donation saves lives, and that is a limited time offer shirt. And the reason it is limited because of the color we can only get this time of year, and once that color runs out, we will actually be stopping that shirt process, and part of the proceeds of each of those shirts will actually go to the Gift of Life organization, where AJ and Hope both gave organs to help other people, which I can also bring up on November 10th. We actually have a chance of going and meeting the little one that has Hope's heart, and possibly some people that AJ helped as well, because we are going to the Gift of Life luncheon on November 10th. So that could be it's already a rough day, because the 10th of every month is a rough day for the Reverend. Because
Yeah, that could get really rough, honestly.
yeah, the 7th is always a rough day, because that was the day of the fire and the day that we lost AJ. And the 10th is when we had lost Hope. So those 2 days every month are definitely hard days, and the Reverend tries to do shows and push through, and sometimes it works in my favor, other times it doesn't.
And here's the one shirt she sent me that they had made.
That's cool.
So it's got she got a heart donation to her and lived for 9 years after, and she did pass away from it. I mean, it is a shame. She did receive a donor. I do remember hearing about that, and she was in a rough road. Then things got better, and then unfortunately she did pass away back in 2021 from it. She went into heart failure again.
That's a shame.
It is. I mean, it just crushed the whole family. I know that family very well. They grew up down the street from Shannon's parents' house, so I know the whole entire family. So it was definitely very heartbreaking knowing when Tara did pass away. So I mean, it is an awesome shirt design. I like it.
Yeah, that is very cool.
That definitely really hard though.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing at Hollands, we are always trying to step up our game into making a better product. One of the things that I still have to learn how to work with is DTF, which is direct film transfer. So it's a whole new world of sublimation printing. And then once we get to a certain spot, we are actually bringing in, a glow forge, which at that point, I don't know how many people can see it. It's kind of hard to see, but the black bracelet that has the picture on it, we will actually be able to laser engrave bracelets and necklaces and different things like that with 3D printing. We just keep stepping it up, and lately we've been working on a lot of Halloween stuff that's just really good. And to let everybody in, no, we are not doing normal holiday Christmas stuff. Sorry, guys. We're not doing the normal stuff. I mean, if we have to, we will take the orders for it. But we are doing mainly this year for Christmas, we are going to be doing the Grinch, and we are going to be doing Krampus. I might have Rodney Cousin work on my tattoo for the kids. It's going to be half sleeve. Have him draw something up. I just made a friend down at Iron Horse, and I've been talking to her about possibly doing the back of my hands.
Who does tattoos? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot.
I need to fill in my right arm. I mean,
That's
I
what you talk to him about.
got quite a few people that I know in the tattoo world. The last person I worked with was Pedro at Muse Tattoos in Palmyra. He did my Ravens for AJ and Hope. I'm talking to
All from shit, just need a filler.
Yeah, and then I've been talking to Sabrina down at Iron Horse.
Oh, he's the one to talk to about tattoos. I don't have any, sorry.
Yeah, I've been getting tattooed since I was. You got to open a pack. I've been getting tattooed since I was 19 years old. Yeah, Mr. Rim doesn't have any. I am completely.
I had 3 piercings.
Yeah, you had 3 piercings. Completely inked on my right arm from my wrist all the way up to my shoulder. I'm pretty much inked from my left arm from my wrist up to my shoulder. I'm inked on both sides of my chest, down my back, and down my one leg.
I just watched the most heart-wrenching story that I think I've seen in a very long time.
Think about covering my dream catcher with their tattoo. 7 on my arm, 1 on my left ankle.
I mean, we've had to. I mean, I've always thought about getting one. Been saying that for many, many years. Never have, so.
Yeah. My next spots that I'm doing are the back of my right and left hand. Don't have fire. I don't bring fire out, but I light it and come out. Love to get one. What the hell? Want to feel on my right arm first. One thing about tattoos, they are extremely addictive. I only said I ever wanted to get one. Now I got one that just completely covers, probably 60% of my body if I was to put it all together. 5, 2 of my kids' names, my grandfather, my grandmother, and my dream catcher. I said,
She said I never wanted one. She got one, and now look, she has 9.
there you go. That's
About what other age too?
That's how it works. Who?
Stephanie Arne.
No, not Stephanie.
No.
Steph says she's only got 5.
Thought she had more than that.
Oh, you were gonna kill her mother?
Alex, her older brother. Alex is trying to catch up to me. Brandon, I think, has 1.
I have none.
My ex-wife, she's got quite a few on her.
I got my first one at 16, and you. Oh yeah, well you're 16 years old for crying out loud.
Yeah, I was
Not happy.
I was ready to fucking kill you and your mother. I don't think at 16 you were old enough to get a tattoo. Brandon got his early too. I think Alex got one when he was young too.
I just watched the story about a girl in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Took a bus 8 hours out of a Jehovah's Witness camp.
Yeah.
To get a tumor removed off of her face.
Mm-hmm.
The minister shows up and said that she had lied about her age and she can't have a blood transfusion. So what did she do? She grabbed the scalpel and ripped into her face.
That's awesome.
She wanted 16 years old and was drooping off of her face.
I got Brandon only had 1, and then Alex is catching up to you, Dad. And the first one was my pop tattoo on my leg.
Alex can try and catch up to me.
Daddy ain't done.
No, I'm not even beginning to be done yet. Alex gets little pieces. Dad,
I'm not surprised Dad doesn't have pork fried rice with bullseye on him yet.
There you go. Pork fried rice with a bullseye. And I'll put it right in the middle of my forehead. So when we go into court, look right at him in his face and he'll see get a big X right in the middle of the forehead. Because remember, that's where you got to tap it. Because why not?
No.
If I want to tattoo my forehead, I will.
Are you talking like to be like Bullseye from Dead?
Yeah, you go. Yeah, it could be like Bullseye. You said my body, and I can do what I want.
Okay, how about it?
I will tattoo my butt cheek with your name.
No, you will not. You will not put my name on you. I do not believe in it. Nope.
You ain't going nowhere now.
It doesn't matter. I still don't believe in it.
That's
So,
the end of that conversation. Don't get me involved. Not
so
it.
again, Holin's Customs on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. If you can think it, we can make it.
Mama Holland is going to bed.
Mama Holin's going to bed? Yeah, Reverend's not too far away from that.
I'm gonna skip Basement Show Live since you talked about that earlier.
Oh, you could still hit it.
I'll skip it. You brought it up earlier. Our lovely show lineup that is ever changing, but Mondays you have the ladies' night with Miss Grandmama D. But lately the Grims have been taking Monday night as a night just to sit around, joke around, have some fun. Tuesday night tonight is our Memories of Drago and Tink show, as everyone has seen tonight. Wednesday night, I brought back our fans' favorite entertainment night. The first week was Guess the Song, when I did a little bit of singing. Then we did some trivia. Last week we did Mad Libs. Well, you have to tune in tomorrow night to find out what I'm going to do then. Always fun. It's unhooked, unhinged, but a lot of fun. Thursday nights have been kind of up in the air right now. We all talk about doing something fun and spontaneous this Thursday night for Halloween. So stay close for that. As it gets closer, it might just be a pop-up show in the middle of nowhere. You never know, but with me and Grim, it could be dangerous but fun. Friday nights, you have the Red Grim and Clemson Phoenix show. What are you saying, sir?
Reenactment of the Blair Witch.
Yeah, we had talked about doing that. So if you like to be spooked out, check out Thursday night. Friday night, you have the Red Grim and Clemson Phoenix show at 9 p.m. That is the only show that has a set time. Grim won't wake up out of his coffin any before 9 on Friday nights. So I can't force him to start any earlier. Other than that, during the week, check out the post to find out what time the shows will start. And always stay tuned for special pop-up shows. You never know when pop-up shows are going to happen. I did a bunch over this past weekend, being in Cincinnati. So they are unpredictable, untimed, and you never know who's going to do them.
It probably might be one this Saturday night, just because we will be in Bensalem, Pennsylvania at a concert.
That is true.
So there may be one before, during, after the show. You never know what's going to happen.
Now I'll just hide back into this special shows. This was for this past weekend. I did a bunch of shows from Cincinnati. So if you missed out on them, you can go back on the page and check them out. Including the one, it's only 1:30, but it's very cool because there's actually a military flyby by a bunch of helicopters and stuff. It's really cool to see in the stadium. I did get it on video. So if you missed that, it's only like a 1:30 video. Go check that out. That was really cool to see in person. Platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We are also on Twitch. If you like video game streams, I may do a pop-up stream one night, hanging out with Darth Nexus, who is also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and X, formerly known as Twitter. He may pop in our shows once in a while. You never know with Darth. I try to poke the bear a little bit, but tonight I'm going to give him a shout out. Because I know he's probably still over on his end doing his thing. But follow us if you haven't done so on the other platforms. Right now, our TikTok is mostly used for promotional purposes. So any of the shows that we are doing, I drop a promotion over there to try to get people to jump over here. It's confusing, but it's just well worth it. And then I'll let you have this one, because this one is always the hardest one.
Yes, this is the hardest. It's hashtag justice for AJ and Hope. That day is coming closer and closer when we will actually get the justice that the two of them deserve. They were taken way too early in life, and we all say they should still be here with us. They were really good kids, and they were really caring, and they were really kind, and it affected a lot of people. And one day we will have the justice that they deserve. And
less than 30 days.
Yeah, in less than 30 days, a lot of it's going to start. I can say that much, but they will get the justice they deserve. Their memory will carry on, And as I said, this is always the hardest one to really put to words. But just know that they're gone, but they're they're not forgotten. They're always missed, and they are forever loved. If you do see the hashtag Justice for AJ and Hope, we ask that you please share that. Just get the word out there. And know again that everybody, as we had said early tonight, many times in tonight's show, that you are not alone. You are never alone. Everybody is there with you. We're always here. You can always reach out to us in Messenger, and you're always welcome in the show. And anytime somebody has something to discuss in the show, if you need to sit and talk, we will stop a normal show and we will sit and talk to help you through what you need to be helped through. Because as Jackie herself had said, sometimes everybody needs someone.
That's a very true statement tonight. I actually really seen that comment. That was spot on.
Definitely.
And then the last one we have is make sure to drop a reaction on any stream that you watch. Now, why we say any stream is because there's other streams out there who do what we do. And if you drop a reaction, whether it be a heart, a thumbs up, a caring emoji, a ha ha, the angry crying one, it's a free way to support that streamer, and it helps them so much. It's a free way to do it. It's a nice, simple, click of the buttons, whatever. You can flood any streams you want with it. It just shows that streamer that you were watching that you like what you were watching, and it helps them out as well, knowing what they're doing and what they're not doing well. So don't just drop one here on our show, but any show that you watch, it is a free way to support. And every streamer I know, if you drop a like and stuff, they appreciate it. As do we here in the Basement Show. We appreciate all of you. Like Grim had said earlier, without you, the viewers, the show's impossible. It'd just be me and Grim sitting here talking to ourselves. And after a while, that kind of gets boring. I mean, we can have wacky conversations for 2 hours. We can have quiet conversations for 2 hours. But we much rather have people talking with us in chat or in messages and so forth. Even if you go back and rewatch the shows, you can drop a reaction. The show will go into a library under, on our page. So if you missed half the show, you could go back and say, "Hey, I saw the second hour of the show, but let me go back and watch the first hour of the show," and you can get caught up to date. So, good way to support any streamer you do.
Yep.
I mean, it's easier said than done. Takes 2 seconds and it's a nice, easy click of the button.
So we are at 2 hours and 23 minutes, everybody. We still have 6 people, and we greatly appreciate everybody coming in tonight. So let's go through a quick rundown. We had Stephanie, we had Jacqueline Bittner, we had Jackie Biskowski, we had Cora.
Troy.
We had Troy.
Miss Grimm said a couple of comments. Myself. Amber, I think, stopped in earlier.
Here. Let's see. We said Jackie and Steph. I'm just kind of running through everybody real quick because we try not to miss anybody. Sometimes we do, and it's just that we mean to. It's just that we, had so many comments come in, and we want to make sure we try and get everybody. Yeah, because there's John, there's Troy, Steph. I know Miss Grimm, and
you said Amber, yeah. So we had a good variety tonight. I mean,
Amber, Cora. So yes, everybody, and if we missed anybody, we greatly apologize. But not because we are taking you out. It's just because we may have missed it or a million and other one things going on. But we do thank everybody for coming in and staying with us tonight for that 2 hours and 25 minutes, which we greatly appreciate. Again, Mr. Nast, anything you'd like to finish up with, sir?
Nope. So everyone is ready for another fun, crazy weekend entertainment week. I don't know. Entertainment night's one night. I don't know exactly what is on the docket. I know Jackie wants me to sing again. But we'll see what tomorrow goes. Just stay tuned for the post tomorrow so you can see what time the show starts. Anyone and all are welcome to join in on the fun because it's a show for everybody, like just like any of these shows on the Basement Show. It's a show for anyone, and if you just pop in, say hi, or that you suck.
Oh, maybe you'll be wearing pink cheekless chaps tomorrow night.
Don't know. I mean, it is the night before Halloween. I'm sure I can come up with something crazy.
That is true. And you may have to talk to your cousin because, as Jackie had asked, you know, in that 24-hour show, is Dixie going to be there? You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
We are working on a lot for that 24-hour show.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we have time to plan it because with the amount of planning that show is going to take, well, we need it every day we can get.
That is true. So, as always, everyone stay safe, stay healthy. And from myself and Mr. Nast and Miss Grimm and the rest of the basement crew, and to all of you in Showland, as we'll call it, as always, don't take any shit from anybody. If you got to realize this is your life and you need to do what makes you happy. And if you have to walk through hell with your head held high like you fucking own the place. Because guess what? Nobody can take that from you. This is your way to do things. You choose your own destiny. Nobody can choose that for you. Nobody should push that onto you. And if they do, it's not somebody you want in your life.
Nope, I agree with that 100%.
Always stay healthy, you know, and until we meet again, which for me will be Friday night, I will be in chat tomorrow night, of course, being the normal reverend asshole as normal. You know, from the Reverend. Deuces, stay safe, everyone.
Good night, everybody, and have a good night.